Good evening, everybody. Quick start here to this ballgame. I apologize. We're going straight to the court. No introductions here in the Silver Championship ballgame. It's the Eagles and the Eagles going at it here in the Silver Championship bracket of the Jack Frost Tournament. Georgetown against the Argyle Eagles. Jump ball in the middle. That'll be knocked back from Polk and into the hands of Burris Yamas. A point guard for Argyle. He'll bring it across the timeline. Gives it into the hands of Lucchini. Down low they go to Dimcher. He'll post up on Dupre, go up and under, and he's blocked from behind by Dupre. And Georgetown will come away with the ball after the block shot. Right corner, three-pointer by Canfield, no good. Rebound by Dimcher for Argyle. Burris Yamas kicks it over, and now a baseline jumper out of the hands of Lucchini. His shot, no good. Dupre with the rebound, good block out there, kicks it ahead to Presley. He'll make a runner. It's up, no good. Rebound by Polk. He'll walk it up for Argyle. Dribbles towards the left wing, takes it all the way, and he'll lay it up left-handed and in. So Cash Polk will score first, and Argyle takes the early 2-0 lead over Georgetown. Cooper Christensen, left wing, has the ball there. Up top to Dupre. He'll fire a straight on three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound Cash. And here comes Argyle with it. Down to the right wing, a three-ball shot and made by Ryder Smithers. And so quickly at it, 5-0. Goes Argyle. An attempted steal here and stolen by Burris Yamas. He'll drive in and he'll lay it up, and a foul on Canfield. And that'll be good. It'll be a 7-0 lead with a chance to make it 8. I'll catch up here in just a second. They started going quickly. We're having to catch up here live in the auxiliary gym at Georgetown High School. 6:34 left here in the first quarter. We will try to make it happen. So Burris Yamas set for the free throw on the and one. It is up and it is no good. Rebound by Dupre for Georgetown. So it stays 7-0. Dupre across the timeline, right wing into the hands of Canfield. Canfield up top to Christensen. He'll drive in, right elbow, kick it back out to Canfield, drives the baseline. He's cut off there. He'll circle back out, give it to Christensen, right wing. He'll dribble towards the top, back down to Canfield. Looking low now. He'll take the set shot from the outside. It's no good. Rebound knocked free. Dimcher has it for Argyle. Kick it ahead, and here comes Lucchini all the way in, lays it up and in, and it's a 9-0 lead for Argyle. And that'll draw a quick timeout from Coach Canfield of Georgetown. We'll take it with them. Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. Back at it after the quick timeout. Georgetown will inbound with 6 minutes left here in the first quarter, trailing 9-0 to Argyle. Baseline has it, Dupre, left side. Picks it up, backdoor cut to Christensen on the right block. Pump fake goes up, can't get it to go. And Cash with the Polk with the rebound. Ahead to Burris Yamas. He tries to lay it up. It's no good. Rebound by Mayhew for the Eagles. Skip pass ahead to Dupre. He'll drive in the lane, up and under, over Polk, and he'll get it in. That's Ryan Dupre on the bucket. First 2 points for Georgetown. The shot missed there. Dimcher gets the rebound, knocked free from behind. And now Dupre knocks it again, and an early whistle there. It looked like he stripped the ball free. They're going to whistle it on Dupre. That'll be his first personal foul. Second team foul on the Eagles. 9-2. Argyle leads it over Georgetown here with 5:14 left, first quarter. Inbound to Polk. Polk has it right baseline. Trying to post up on Mayhew. Spins baseline. Puts it up and off the glass and good. Another 2 points there for Polk. And an 11-2 lead for Argyle. Left wing, Christensen has it. Up top to Dupre, off a high screen. Picks it up, goes right wing to Canfield. Down to Mayhew. Right elbow, kicks it over, left wing. Dupre fires the three and knocks it down. Ryan Dupre. Knocks it down. 11-5. Georgetown trails by 6. Argyle has it. Dimsher up top of the key against Dupre. Drives in. The little runner, it's too strong, and it's knocked free into the hands of Canfield for Georgetown. And here comes Georgetown. Kicking ahead. Christensen across the timeline, left wing. 4:25 remaining, first quarter. Presley in the left baseline. Dribbles out, tries to go low to Mayhew. Picked off by Polk. And here comes Argyle. Polk will bring it all the way down. Slows down on the right wing. He'll look to go low and does to Lugini. He'll kick it back out. Burris Yamas drives to the baseline. Picks up his dribble, looking at a cutter. Now swings it all the way out. Polk fakes the three on the left wing, drives all the way in. Will run over Canfield. No call there. The layup's no good. And the rebound by Mayhew. Gives it off to Presley. Presley ahead across the timeline. Over to Canfield. Right wing. Open up. Three. Good. Guy Canfield knocks down the three. And Georgetown works their way right back into it. Down 3, 11-8 with 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Burris Yamas across the timeline, right side. Hits it off to Lucchini in the right corner. Now up top to Dimsher, swing it around. Into the hand of Smithers. He'll hold there. Up top to Polk. Polk holds against Mayhew. And he'll hand it off to Burris Yamas. He'll go off a high screen to the left elbow, kick it out. Smithers fires the three from the left side, and he'll knock it down. Here's first points of the ball game for Smithers. And he raises the lead back up to 6, 14-8, 3:10 left here in the first quarter. Georgetown and Argyle in the silver bracket championship game, and now a late whistle and a travel called against Canfield, and now some substitutions into the ball game for both teams. We'll get those here in just a second. For the Eagles will be Bullion, Johnson, and Brown. For the Argyle Eagles, number 11, number 32, and it looks like number 3. Number 11 will be Jack Weir. 32 will be Ryder Sims. And number 3, Jack Elizardo. Inbound to the backcourt. Foul whistled on Brown for Georgetown. That's the third team foul on Georgetown here in the first quarter. Polk up top. 3-point fired by Sims. It's no good. Rebound Dimsher. Fadeaway jumper from the right elbow, and he knocks that down. His first points in the ball game. And a 16-8 lead for Argyle. Georgetown across the timeline. Bullion into the hands of Johnson. Down to Dupre on the left baseline. Turned around fadeaway. Off the backboard. The rim, no good. Chased down in the corner. And coming away with it is Weir for Argyle. He'll push it across right side to Polk. He'll drive in the lane around Brown. Throws it up. No good. Gets his own rebound and putback. Nash Polk now with 6 points and the lead up to 10. 18-8 for Argyle. 2:15 remaining first quarter. Johnson drives baseline. He'll back it back out. Give it off to Bullion, left wing. Bullion to the top of the key. Back to Johnson, left wing. Up top to Canfield. Into Dupre at the free throw line. Covered by Polk. Over to Bullion. Right baseline three. Good. Landry Bullion checks in and knocks down a three-pointer for the Eagles. And it's down to a 7-point lead. Argyle leads it 18-11. 1:45 remaining first quarter. Dimsher up top into the hands of Sims. Back over to Polk on the right wing. Polk holds there. Looks at the backdoor cut. He'll dribble up top, covered by Dupre. Comes off of that, goes into the lane, runs over Canfield, and it's offensive foul. Canfield draws the charge for the Eagles. That'll be the first foul on the Argyle Eagles. That's on Cash Polk, his first. And Georgetown will get the ball back, trailing by 7. 1:34 left first quarter. And now a substitution into the ball game. For Argyle will be number 4. That's Karin Matu. So Matu checks into the ball game. Cash Polk checks out. Dupre, 15-footer from the left side, no good. Johnson goes up for the rebound, but it lands on the line. It's knocked off of Dimsher out of bounds, so Georgetown will have it underneath their own basket. 1:19 remaining first quarter. Johnson set to inbound. Gets it into Bullion. Bullion turns to the right block, up top to Brown. He'll slow it down. Right wing to Johnson, now to Bullion, right baseline. Looking low for Dupre, can't get it to him. Up top to Johnson. Eagles reset. Bullion on the right side, swing it around now to the left side. Brown has it on the left wing. Up top to Johnson. 1 minute left, first quarter. 1 minute. Canfield into Dupre at the free throw line. Now outside the three-point line. Kicks it over to Johnson on the left baseline. Charles drives baseline, picks it up, hands it to Bouillon. He'll drive baseline, but he dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. And that'll turn it over back to Argyle with 50 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Presley and Mayhew check back in for Canfield and Dupre for Georgetown. Dempscher will hand it off to Weir, and he'll bring it up across the timeline for the Argyle. 45 seconds remaining as he goes to the right wing and hands it off to Sims. And now the around the nation passing game going for Argyle. The three-pointer from the corner, no good from Weir. Rebound by Mayhew for Georgetown. Brown has it in the backcourt across the timeline. 29 seconds remaining. Gives it off to Charles Johnson on the left wing. He'll dribble back up top. Give it to Bouillon. Georgetown resets with 20 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1, trailing by 7. Argyle 18, Georgetown 11. Presley has it. Top of the key, 15 seconds remaining. He'll dribble down towards the left wing. Looks for a high screen for Mayhew. He'll get it there, top of the key. Backdoor cut, and Brown gave up on that one. A good pass there from Presley, but it cuts through and out of bounds. Turnover on Georgetown with 6.49 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Inbound into the hands of Weir. He'll bring it across the timeline, covered by Brown. Into the three-point line. Dempscher, a three-point shot from the wing, and he knocks it down right at the buzzer. And Argyle takes a 10-point lead at the end of 1. 21-11 here in the Silver Championship game. After 1 quarter, Argyle 21, Georgetown 11. Basketball continues on the SHN Sports Network in just a minute. Georgetown will inbound to start quarter number 2, trailing by 10, 21-11 to Argyle. Johnson has it right wing, up top to Presley, left wing into the hands of Adrian Brown. Swing it around, Johnson's pass picked off by Cash Polk. He'll spin in the lane and go up for the right side. And he'll lay it up and in for the 2. That's 8 points on the night for Polk. And the lead up to 12 for Argyle. Presley drives baseline, goes up, knocked to the ground, no foul call. And the shot blocked there. Here comes Argyle. Number 40's checked in the game, Matthew Dahl. Polk has it, left corner. Lugini kicks it across. Burris Yamas now to Polk, back to Lugini. Up top into the hands of Smithers. Right wing to Polk. Polk holds there, up top. Lugini tries to drive, cut off by Presley. Burris Yamas has it out right wing, drives in, kicks it over to the left side, and a three-point shot by Smithers off the rim, no good. Tipped up, no good. Tipped up again over the back of Mayhew, no call. And now Dahl has it, and he'll put it up left-handed and get the bucket. So Dahl comes in, contributes quickly there with the 2 of his own, his first of the ball game. And the lead up to 14, 25-11 for Argyle. Brown across the timeline, left wing to Bouillon. He'll step up now to Presley, left baseline 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound Burris Yamas for the Argyle Eagles. Kick it ahead. Now Lugini, right block will go up. Blocked by Johnson. Polk got it back, but it's not free, and Evan Mayhew comes away with it for Georgetown. 6:20 left here, second quarter. Presley to the right wing, loses the dribble, gets it back. Up top, Mayhew. Skip it over to Charles Johnson, left baseline. He'll fake the 3, and now he'll kick it up top. Presley holds it. Right wing to Brown. Brown holds and pushes the offense through. Covered by Burris Yamas, up top to Charles Johnson. He'll dribble to the right elbow, back it back out, reset. Now to Bouillon, left side, ball tipped. He chases it down near midcourt. And Bouillon fouled there by Lugini. Lugini with the foul. That's his first foul. Second foul on Argyle. 5:58 remaining here in the second quarter. Christensen, Dupre back in the ball game. Join Presley, Bullion, and Mayhew on the floor. Right wing, Christensen has it. Up top into the hands of Bullion. Drives in, dumps it out. Now Christensen, right baseline three on the way. Good. Cooper Christensen back on the court. Nails his first shot of the ball game. A big three there for Georgetown. It cuts the lead back to 11. 25-14. Georgetown trails it to Argyle. 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Burris-Yamas will hand it off to Lugini. Lugini over to Dimcher on the left wing. He tries to drive on Dupre. Cut off. Up top, Burris-Yamas off a screen. Steps in. 18-footer on the way. It is good. Nice shot there by Burris-Yamas. And it's a 27-14 lead for Argyle. Burris-Yamas now with 4 points in the ball game. The inbound pass tipped by Lugini, out of bounds. And into the game comes Guy Canfield back on for Landry Bullion. 5 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the first half, 27-14. Georgetown trails by 13 to Argyle. Presley left wing, backs it out, up top to Canfield. Swing it across, Christensen. Up top, swings it to Presley left wing. Presley up top to Dupre. Thinks about the deep three. Looks to drive, now swing it over. Presley in the left baseline. Holds it outside the three-point line, looking for a screen. Will dribble down to the corner. And now up top to Dupre. Kick it over Christensen. Now in the hands of Canfield. Down low to Mayhew on the baseline. And he can't save it inbounds, and so he throws it off the leg of Polk out of bounds. And Georgetown will get to reset with 4:43 remaining. Substitution into the ball game will be number 21. That's Anderson Payne. He'll check in for Smithers for Argyle. Mayhew gets the inbound pass. He'll go down to the right block, turn, kick it back out. Nope, spins in the lane. Tries to kick it over to Dupuis, but it's Dupre knocked out of bounds by Polk. And Georgetown will reset in front of the Argyle bench. 4:36 remaining, second quarter. Here in the Silver Bracket Championship game, Argyle and Georgetown doing battle. Georgetown on the left wing. Dupre has it there. He'll dribble up top and reset the offense. He'll go right wing to Presley. He'll drive on Lugini down to the right block. Dump it low to Mayhew. The layup good. Nice assist for Presley. And the bucket for Mayhew, his first. And the lead back down to 11, 27-16. Polk at the top of the key. Fakes the three. Kicks it over. Into the hands of Payne. Down low to Burris-Yamas. Right block extended, spins in the lane, kicks it out. Lugini in the corner, saves it from going out of bounds, gives it off to Polk left wing. Polk will take a deep three there over Mayhew. It's short, no good. Mayhew with a good block out. He'll hand it off to Christensen. Christensen will push it across the timeline. 3:55 remaining, second quarter. Give it off to Canfield left wing. He's covered there by Payne. Canfield looks to drive baseline. It does. Tries to kick it up top. Stolen by Polk. And the turnover on Georgetown. Argyle will push it with 3:45 remaining. Burris-Yamas splits the defense. And now a whistle here on Kai Canfield. That'll be his second personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown in the second quarter. 3:43 remaining here in the first half. And back into the game comes Jack Weir and Matu for Argyle. Polk and Burris-Yamas take a seat. Lugini will inbound the ball. Weir loses control of it. Canfield came away with it. That's going to be a foul on. And it is a foul on Payne, and he's going to be bleeding. He took a shot there as he went out of control into Canfield, and they blow the whistle. Canfield trying to shake it off as well. And it looks like Anderson Payne is going to be hurt. We'll take a quick timeout. Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. timeout here at Georgetown High School. We're in the auxiliary gym. Georgetown taking on the Argyle Eagles in the Silver Bracket Championship game here of the Jack Frost Tournament. The foul whistled on Anderson Payne, and he will leave the game with a cut above his right eye. So hopefully he'll be all right. They may have to stitch him up. And now Georgetown will get it off of the foul call. The first personal foul on Payne, first team foul on Argyle. Presley in the backcourt will bring it across the timeline for Georgetown. He'll go right side to Christensen. Dribbles against his man, out to Canfield, drives baseline, cut off there, back to Christensen, up top Dupre. He'll take a deep straight on three. It's good. Ryan Dupre knocks down the three ball, his second three-pointer of the ball game. And it cuts the lead back to 8, 27-19. Checking in was Ryder Sims for Anderson Payne for Argyle. Weir has it over to Matu in the corner, now up to Dimsher. He tries to drive baseline. Skip pass over to left side to Sims. Sims goes to the corner to Matu. Matu, look there, covered by Mayhew. Skip it all the way around. Dimsher has it right wing. He'll look to drive, and he'll go baseline. Fadeaway jumper. It's long, no good. And the rebound comes down. And a battle for it in the corner. Sims comes away with it for Argyle. Gives it off to Lugini. Lugini gives it off to Dimsher. He pushes off, and an offensive foul there. Good defense by Presley. And the foul on Dimsher. That'll be his first personal foul. Second team foul on the Argyle. Landry Bullion will check back in for Georgetown. Mayhew will check out. So Presley, Dupre, Bullion, Christensen, and Canfield in the ballgame. 2.5 minutes left here, second quarter. Presley across the timeline, top of the key, dribbles towards the left side. Backdoor cut to Canfield, and he'll lay it up. Too strong. Thought he had a foul call. No call there. Rebound by Sims. He'll push it up for Argyle. Top of the key. Left corner into the hands of Lugini. And Lugini, foul going to be whistled there on Presley. That'll be Presley's first personal foul. Second team foul on Georgetown here in the second quarter. 27-19. Argyle leads it by 8. Polk and Burris Yamas check back in for Matu and for Weir on the Argyle side. Lugini will inbound the ball to Burris Yamas, stolen away by Bullion on the pass. He'll lay it up and in. Landry Bullion, a nice take there. He has 5 in the ball game. And the lead cut back to 6, 27-21. And that's a backcourt violation. No call there. And Lugini goes down to Burris Yamas, left block on Canfield, spins baseline, goes up, blocked from behind by Canfield. He rebounds it, skips it ahead to Dupre on the run out. He'll lay it up and in. Ryan Dupre. Now with 8 in the ball game, the lead down to 4. Argyle back down. Dimsher left wing to Lugini. Now to Polk in the left baseline corner. He'll dribble up and give it to Dimsher. Up top to Sims. Sims holds it there. Looks towards the right side. He'll hand it off to Burris Yamas. Left wing. Polk has it. He'll drive to the free throw line all the way to the right side. Sims in the corner. Fires the three. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound. Q Presley for Georgetown. 1:20 left first quarter. Georgetown brings it across the timeline. Presley has it on the wing. He'll drop it down low to Christensen on the right block. He'll back it back out towards the right wing. Looks to drive baseline. Spins middle of the lane. Christensen up in off the glass and good. Cooper Christensen has 5 in the ball game. The lead down to 2. Argyle 27, Georgetown 25. 55 seconds remaining as Burris Yamas crosses the midcourt stripe for Argyle. He'll stand here towards the midcourt. Argyle looks to be able to try to run the clock down to the last second shot here of the first half. They'll play catch across the top as Georgetown tightens up the defense. Burris Yamas left side. He'll have Canfield on him. He'll go to the right side in the hands of Sims, covered by Bullion. Sims looks to drive. He loses his dribble, picks it up, throws it in the corner. Lugini almost loses it. He can't dribble. He'll have to throw it up top and does it. It's into the backcourt. Canfield gets the steal. He'll go in for the right side, lays it up, can't get the contact. Bullion's put back. No good. Bullion gets the rebound. It's battled for the steal by Burris Yamas. 15 seconds ahead. Burris Yamas now. He'll curl outside the left point, three-point line, and it's off the foot of Presley. Now have to reset here on the near sideline. Good effort there by Presley. And Canfield can't get by a foul call on his drives to the bucket. Smithers comes back in for Sims. And now Charles Johnson will check in for Georgetown. For Canfield, 11.13 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Argyle 27, Georgetown 25. Lugini inbound to Smithers. Up top to Dimsher. 7 seconds remaining. Give it off to Burris Yamas. On the right wing, extended. 2 seconds remaining, and he'll force up a deep three, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Bullion. And we go to the half, 27-25. Georgetown closes it out at the end of the second quarter to make it a 2-point deficit. And we go to the half with a 2-point score differential here in the Silver Bracket Championship. Argyle 27, Georgetown 25. We'll take a timeout. We come back, some halftime stats at the start of quarter number 3. Georgetown basketball brought to you by Mack Hike Ford Lincoln and Mack Hike Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Georgetown. They'll be back here on the SHN Sports Network in just a moment. we're back here for the second half. About 35 seconds remaining on the halftime clock. Georgetown trails Argyle. Both of them the Eagles. This is why I'm going a lot with Argyle and Georgetown. Both teams are the Eagles. Georgetown trails 27-25 at the half to the Argyle Eagles. For the Georgetown Eagles, 3 points for Canfield, 5 for Christensen, 2 for Mayhew, 5 for Bouillon, 10 for Ryan Dupre. For the Argyle Eagles, 5 for Dempscher, 4 for Burris-Yamas, 6 for Smithers, 2 for Lugini, 2 for Dahl, and 8 for Cash Polk. And so Argyle is going to have the ball to start the second half. They'll be going left to right. If you're just listening in and not being able to watch, they're going left to right across your radio dial in your mind's eye view. And inbound to Burris-Yamas in the backcourt. Starting 5 on the floor for both teams, and a steal right away. Burris-Yamas turns it over. Presley has it. He'll drive down. Layup is up and good. Eagles tie it up on Q Presley's first points of the ball game. 27-27. Argyle across the timeline. Into the hand of Dempscher at the right wing. He'll get a screen, go baseline. Tries to skip it over. And a good job by Smithers to keep it in. Cash Polk will take a deep three from the left wing. It's no good. Ryan Dupre, a good block out and a rebound for Georgetown. He'll bring it across the timeline. 7:25 remaining. Here in the third quarter, Dupre, top of the key. Right wing into the hands of Presley. He'll go to the corner to Canfield. Guy will get a screen from Mayhew, and he'll stop and pop a three from the right corner, high off the rim. And it goes. Gets the kind home bounce. Guy Canfield now with 6 in the ball game. And Georgetown takes their first lead, 30-27. And a foul on Presley. They'll give him his second personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown here in the third quarter. And quickly into the ball game comes number 3, Jack Elizardo for Cash Polk. Argyle to inbound. Top of the key is Dempscher. Now Elizardo back to Dempscher. No one covers him. Top of the key. Fires the three. No good. Mayhew high to get the rebound. Kicks it to Christensen. Here comes Georgetown. He'll back it out. Top of the key. Left wing to Presley. Left baseline. Dupre will fire a three. God! Ryan Dupre. 13 points in the ball game. 33-27. Georgetown takes a 6-point lead and a quick timeout from head coach Russell Perkins. We'll take it. 6:44 remaining third quarter. Georgetown over Argyle. 33-27. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Out of the timeout. Coach Perkins calls a quick 30-second timeout after Georgetown strikes quickly here in the start of the third quarter. 33-27, Georgetown leads it over Argyle. Elizardo, right wing, skips it over. Smithers, left wing, deep NBA three, and he'll knock it down. Smithers cuts it to a 3-point deficit. His 9 points now in the ball game. 33-30, Georgetown leads it. Dupre behind the back, middle of the lane, stops at the free throw line. He'll stop and pop, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Christensen's going to be called for over the back over Elizardo. That'll be Cooper's first personal foul, second team foul on the Georgetown Eagles here in the third quarter. 6:15 remaining as the Argyle Eagles cross the timeline. Right side, Dempscher has it right wing. Smithers now left wing to Elizardo. He's looking for the low block, can't get it. Up top, Dempscher off a tough screen from Smithers. Over in the right quarter, Linjuni drives in. The little baseline floater is up and goes in. He now has 4 points in the ball game. And it's a 33-32 lead for Georgetown. Presley, top of the key, off to Dupre. He'll back it out, kick it over to Canfield, right wing. He'll look off, and now he tries to drive down to the baseline, back up to Presley, right wing. He'll fake the three, ball strip free, gets it back. He'll give it off to Christensen, top of the key near midcourt to reset. Dupre has it left wing. Looks for a cutter over to Presley, right side. 5.5 minutes left, third quarter. 33-32, Georgetown leads it over Argyle. Presley off a screen will fire a deep three. No good. Mayhew, what a rebound, a putback. Evan Mayhew. Great job of following. He now has 4 in the ball game. And he just goes up and lays it in on his way by. 35-32 Georgetown. Smithers, left wing, into the hands of Dempscher. Left baseline, tries to drive, cut off by Dupre, backs it out. Up top, Linguini. Elizardo, right corner, can't handle the pass from Weir, and it's out of bounds off Argyle. Turnover there, and now Burris Yamas and Cash Polk check back in for Weir and Elizardo for Argyle. 5:05 left, third quarter. 35-32, Georgetown by 3. Presley across the timeline, left wing. Goes to Dupre, now Canfield on the right wing, covered by Burris Yamas, off in Mayhew screen. And now an offensive foul called there on Canfield. So that'll be the third personal foul on Canfield. Third team foul on the Eagles of Georgetown here in the third quarter. Argyle has it back, trailing by 3. Burris Yamas across the timeline. 4:45 remaining, third quarter. Burris Yamas off a screen, right wing to Smithers, down to Dempscher on the right block extended, covered by Dupre. Same thing as Canfield, no call there. Dempscher backs in, stolen away by Christensen, and here comes Cooper. He'll go into the lane, run up, lay it up and in. Great job there. And the basket's good for Cooper Christensen. Nice take all the way off the still for Cooper Christensen, and a 37-32 lead for Georgetown. Inadvertent whistle called by the official. Polk has it left wing, up top to Dempscher. Dempscher looks to drive, cut off by Dupre. Can't get rid of it in the lane. 3 seconds, no call. Kick it over. Linguini drives left baseline over Mayhew, lays it up, and a blocking foul called there. So they'll call the block on Mayhew. That'll send Lugini to the line. Lugini. I'll get it right eventually. Evan Mayhew picks up his first personal foul, 14th foul on Georgetown. So Lugini to the free throw line. He's got 4 points in the ball game. First free throw is good, 37-33. Georgetown lead cut to 4. 4:12 left here in the third quarter. Free throw by Lugini. I'll get it right. I'll ask somebody again. I apologize. He knocks down both free throws, 37-34. Georgetown by 3. Canfield in the backcourt will bring it across the timeline. 4:05 remaining, third quarter. Dribbles left side, gives it off to Christensen. Christensen will dribble up top, kick it to Canfield on the right wing. He'll dribble down, now up top to Dupre. Dupre on Smithers, fakes, drives in, skips it over, but it's off of Dempscher, out of bounds. So Georgetown will reset here on the near sideline with 3:51 remaining in the third quarter. Christensen to inbound, does to Dupre out near midcourt. Holds it there against Dempscher. Dupre will drive past him, down to the right elbow, kick it out to Mayhew on the baseline, up top to Christensen. Over to Presley, right wing. He holds there against Lugini. Presley looks to drive baseline, stop, out to Dupre, right wing three on the way, off the rim, no good. And Mayhew will get the rebound, throw it off at Cash Polk, out of bounds. Good effort there by Evan Mayhew. Great effort here for Mayhew. Saves it for Georgetown off of Cash Polk, and Georgetown will inbound with 3:32 remaining. Underneath their own basket, Christensen to inbound. They're going to call it on Q Presley, his third personal foul. 15th foul. So Argyle will get it back with a 3-point deficit, 37-34. It's a 15th foul on Georgetown. One official said it should be free throws. It's a player control foul, so they don't get the free throws even on the fifth one. And so Argyle will inbound again. Lugini has it, left wing to Polk, down low to Dempscher, and what a pass and what a put up by Dempscher on the alley-oop pass, backdoor layup. 37-36 now. Georgetown by 1. Canfield in the right corner, holds it there. Picks up his dribble, gets it up to Presley, now up top Christensen. He'll drive, give it off to Canfield, right wing, drives into the lane, tries to put it up, and he'll be fouled there in the lane as Canfield goes to the ground. Foul is on number 5, Smithers, his first personal foul, just the first team foul on Argyle. Dupre has it in the corner, backdoor cut to Canfield, spins in the lane, up and under, he'll lay it up, can't get it to go, and a battle for the rebound. Burris Yamas goes to the ground. And now it looks like there's going to be a timeout called by Burris Yamas, so we'll take it with them. 2:46 left here in the third quarter. 37-36, Georgetown leads it over Argyle. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with more Georgetown Eagle basketball on the SHN Sports Network. Out of the timeout, Argyle will inbound. Smithers will take it and bring it up the court for Argyle with 2:40 left here in the third quarter. Give it off to Burris Yamas, now to Lugini. Lugini drives all the way down, blocked by Dupre. Good effort there by Ryan Dupre, skip it ahead. Charles Johnson has it on the left wing. Back up top to Dupre. Johnson and Bouillon check in for Presley and Mayhew. In that last timeout, Canfield on the right side. Up top, Charles Johnson. Swing it around, Bouillon left wing. Now up top to Canfield. Fakes the three, drives into the lane, picks it up, kicks it out to Bouillon, left baseline. Landry will dribble up, give it up top to Johnson. Swing it around, Dupre, right wing. Behind the back dribble, he goes to the ground. The ball is rimmed, and a good job by Coach Canfield as Dupre went to the ground. He's able to grab the ball, and the Eagles call a quick timeout. Georgetown will call it there, and we'll take it with them. A quick 30-second timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Back out of the timeout. 2 minutes, 4 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Georgetown 37, Argyle 36. Georgetown will inbound underneath their own basket. Christensen set to inbound, gets it into Bouillon. Off to Canfield, right wing. Swing it left wing to Dupre. Looking into Christensen down low. He tries to go for it, but it's just over his outreached arm. Out of bounds, turnover on Georgetown. Back over to Argyle. Burris Yamas will bring it across the timeline. For Argyle, 1:50 left here in the third quarter. Off to Lugini, left wing to Polk. He holds outside the three-point line. Now up top, Smithers off a top screen. His short shot is short. Christensen tips it to Canfield, and Georgetown has the ball. Off the missed shot, over to Christensen across the timeline, into the hands of Bouillon. Landry holds there, up top to Canfield, swing it around. His pass picked off by Dempscher, and he'll take it all the way in and dunk it down for the two, and Argyle takes their first lead of the second half, 38-37. Dempscher now with 9 points in the ball game. For Argyle, Charles Johnson, right wing for Georgetown, drives the baseline, tries to kick it low to Bouillon. It's knocked out of bounds, and Georgetown will have to reset with 1:14 left in the third period. Christensen will set to inbound for Georgetown. Gets it into Dupre, little short jump, bank shot in for Ryan Dupre, now with 15 points in the ball game. And Georgetown takes the lead back, 39-38. Argyle, Lugini has it left wing. Now over right wing to Polk. He'll look to drive on Dupre. Can't do it, down to the right block. Pumps up, now forces one up and can't get it to go. Ryan Dupre, another big rebound. Kicks it ahead to Canfield, right side across the timeline. And now he'll slow things down with 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Canfield will dribble, right wing, give it off to Charles Johnson. He'll bring it back up top into the hands of Dupre. Dupre will get a screen from Christensen, drive in. He's tripped up, and they're going to call a traveling violation. Coach Canfield just can't believe no contact there when Ryan splits two defenders and goes to the ground. Now Argyle has it with 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Burris Yamas has it on the right wing. Picks up his dribble, tries to get rid of it, does to Cash Polk. Right baseline. Tries to back down Dupre. Charles Johnson goes to assist him. Legs got tangled up between Charles Johnson and Cash Polk. He comes up quickly. That'll be the 6th foul on Georgetown. First one on Charles Johnson. That'll send Cash Polk to the free throw line for 2 shots. He's got 8 points in the ball game. As a team, Polk with 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter fires his first free throw. It is good. And now the score is tied at 39 apiece. Elizardo checks back in for Burris Yamas. And Weir checks back in for Argyle as well for Lugini. Polk's second free throw on the way. And gets that one to go as well. 10 points in the ball game. 40-39. Argyle leads it by 1. 15 seconds remaining. Bullion across the timeline. Top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it to Canfield on the right side. 9 seconds remaining. He'll come off a high screen. Try to look to drive and drives all the way in. And now a foul on the floor. Whistled there. That'll be on number 5, Smithers. That's his second personal foul, just the second team foul of the third quarter. On Argyle, Georgetown will inbound with 4 seconds remaining into Canfield. Left baseline 3. It's short. Dempster gets the rebound, and he'll dribble out the time. And the third quarter comes to an end. 40-39, Argyle leads it over Georgetown. After 3 complete periods, we'll take a quick break. Come back with quarter number 4. Georgetown basketball continues on the SHN Network in just a minute. For quarter number 4, Argyle leads it over Georgetown, 40-39. Charles Johnson inbounds into the backcourt to Presley. Georgetown has it to open quarter number 4, trailing by 1. Mayhew, Bullion, Johnson, Christensen, and Presley on the floor. Into Mayhew at the free throw line. Looks to drive on Dempster. Out to Presley. Deep 3 from the right wing. In and out. No good. Rebound Dempster for Argyle. Dempster will bring it across the timeline. 7:39 on the clock as he crosses midcourt stripe. Polk will back it out. Reset for Argyle. Give it off to Lugini. Lugini dribbles off a high screen towards the right wing. Picks up the dribble. Up top to Dempster. Polk sets a high screen. Christensen will carve her off of that. Dempster goes left. He's doubled up. Up top to Lugini. Lugini holds there. Tries to dribble left. He'll set up for another high screen. Dribbles left side. Now he'll go back up top. Off the screen. Doubled up. Kicked it to Dempster left side. 7:05 remaining, fourth quarter. Christensen off of a high screen. Keeps with Dempster. Goes down. Right block. Shoots it up over Presley. And Presley falls to the ground. No foul calls. Dempster knocks it down now with 11 points in the ball game for Dempster. And Argyle leads it by 3, 42-39. Presley across the timeline. Right side into the hands of Bullion. Up top to Charles Johnson. Now to Presley left wing into the hands of Christensen. Up top to Bullion. He'll look to drive now. Back it out. Reset. Spins. Bound to the left block. Puts it up left-handed. Counted it. 1. Landry Bullion. What a take there by the big senior. He'll knock it down and get a chance to tie this one up. A foul whistled on Smithers. That'll be Smithers' third personal foul, first team foul on Argyle here in the fourth quarter. Bullion now with 7 in the ball game. Chance to tie it up at 42. Free throw on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound. Polk comes away with it for Argyle. 42-41. Argyle leads it by 1. 6.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Polk in stride, fires a 3, right wing. steps into it and knocks it down. 45-41. Argyle leads it. Polk now with 13 points in the ball game. Johnson has it right wing. Over to Christensen. He'll go up top to Bullion. Bullion looks to drive again. Does. Kicks it out to Christensen outside the right wing. Up top to Presley. He'll reset. Left wing to Charles Johnson. Johnson drives baseline. Goes down low, and Christensen saves it from the corner. Nice effort there. Presley up top. Loses his dribble. Lugini comes away with it. Lugini, Bullion, drive all the way down. Blocked, and it gets it in. Wow. Lugini gets the kind roll off the block by Bullion, and it's 47-41. Presley right elbow, picks up his dribble over to Bullion. Back to Presley in the corner. He'll quick fire a three on the way, long off the back iron, and tracked down in the corner by Smithers. 5.5 minutes left. Argyle has the ball in a 6-point lead, 47-41. Dempscher drives down, right block. He'll put it up, draw the foul on Cooper Christensen, and go to the free throw line for a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. Nice take there by Dempscher. He's got the lead up to 8 for Argyle now. 49-41, and here comes Canfield and Dupre for Georgetown for Johnson and Mayhew. Foul whistled on Cooper Christensen, his second personal foul, first team foul on Georgetown here in quarter number 4. Dempscher's free throw on the way is no good. The rebound tip from Bullion to Dupre. And Georgetown has it, trailing by 8, 49-41. Dupre across the timeline. Left wing into the hands of Presley. Now to Christensen on the left baseline. Holds outside the three-point arc. Got his feet tangled up and whistled for the traveling violation. Turnover on Georgetown. And so Argyle will inbound with 5:08 remaining. Georgetown full court pressure. Pressure in the backcourt. Weir throws it across to Lugini, 2-on-1. Dempscher will throw up the alley-oop. Lugini will tip it back in. And the lead up to 10 now, 51-41, as Lugini has 10 in the ball game. Dupre has it, kicks it over to Bullion left wing. Back up top, Dupre fakes the shot, drives into the lane, and now a foul called after he was mugged on both sides of the lane. See who they call it on. Call it on number 1. That's going to be on Dempscher. That'll be his second personal foul, second team foul on Argyle. Georgetown will inbound underneath their own basket. Christensen inbounds to Bullion. He'll get it off to Presley left wing. Presley into the corner, up to Bullion. Scoots it over, right wing. Dupre fires a three. Good! Ryan Dupre, 18 in the ball game. Finally gets Georgetown off the schneid. And now a foul whistled here on Georgetown. A foul whistled on Landry Bullion. That'll be his first, team third, or team second. Argyle has the 7-point lead. 4:15 left in the ball game. Right wing, Dempscher has it. Dempscher on Christensen, turned around, fade away, baseline jumper up, no good. And Polk will take the rebound away, and he's going to be whistled for a travel as he did a hard dribble, moved his feet. And the turnover on Argyle gives it back over to Georgetown with 4:06 remaining. Inbound to Bullion across the timeline, trailing by 7. Now to Dupre, top of the key. Dupre will send it to Presley, left wing. Presley will dribble up top, back to the left. Ball knocked free, up top Ryan Dupre. Over to Canfield, right baseline. Sets his feet, looks to drive, kick it out. Bullion, he'll drive on the baseline. Skips it up top, but in between Dupre and Christensen. And that'll be a turnover on the Georgetown Eagles. 3:44 remaining in the ball game. Back in the ball game comes Smithers for Weir for Argyle. On the floor for Georgetown, Presley, Bullion, Christensen, Canfield, and Dupre on the floor for the Argyle Eagles as their starting 5. Down low, Dempscher left wide open, and he misses the dunk. Could have just laid it in, tried to get fancy with it, and he missed the dunk. Presley gets the pass ahead, tries to save it, but it's on the inline as it is over his head, out of his reach. And so Georgetown turns it right back over to Argyle. Lugini will get the inbound. Kick it back over to Burris Yamas with 3:20 left here in the ball game. Argyle leads it 51-44. Burris Yamas drives all the way down to the left block, drops it down low, knocked away by Dupre. Bullion back to Dupre. Ryan across the timeline, top of the key, kick it over to Canfield, but it's tipped there by Cash Polk. Good defense by Polk. So Georgetown will have to reset with 3:09 remaining in the ball game, trailing by 7. Christensen will inbound in front of the Georgetown bench. Christensen gets it into Presley. Over to Bullion, left side. Over to Christensen on the left baseline. Up top, Canfield. Quick fire a three. It's up, and it's good. Ty Canfield knocks it down. He now has 9 in the ball game. And Georgetown has cut the lead down to 4, 51-47. Quick timeout. We'll take it with them. Georgetown Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Out of the timeout. Georgetown's cut it to a 4-point deficit now, 51-47, 3:01 remaining in the ball game. Argyle will inbound on the Georgetown end of the floor. Dempscher into Burris Yamas. He's doubled up, back to Dempscher. Dempscher will bring it up against Christensen. Here comes the double team, skip pass ahead. Smithers has it, up to Burris Yamas, and it's knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there by Q Presley. Thought he knocked it off of Burris Yamas, but it's out of bounds. Argyle will reset with 2:51 remaining in the ball game. 51-47, Argyle with a 4-point lead. Lugini to inbound, does into the backcourt to Burris Yamas. Burris Yamas across the timeline. Presley covers him there. Dempscher sets the screen. Christensen follows over, double team up top Lugini. And Argyle will reset. Bullion on Lugini. Top screen there, kick it up, Dempscher. Dempscher drives into the free throw line, down to the left block, puts it up left-handed, too strong, rebound Dupre, and he'll slow it down. 2:25 remaining in the ball game. Dupre will bring it across the timeline. Lugini picks him up. Georgetown trailing by 4. Dupre's going to drive in, and a defensive foul called on Lugini. Good job there by Ryan Dupre to draw that foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Argyle. That'll be Lugini's 2nd personal foul. Georgetown will inbound underneath their own basket with 2:17 remaining here in the ball game. Christensen to inbound. He'll get it into Dupre, and Dupre is fouled there by Cash Polk, and that's a big foul. That's the 4th team foul on Argyle here in the 4th quarter. That's Polk's 2nd foul. Georgetown will inbound here on the near sideline. Christensen to inbound for Georgetown. 2:16 left in the game. Inbound to Canfield in the left corner. Drops it down low to Dupre, and it's tipped out from behind by Polk into the hands of Dempscher, and here come the Argyle. Tries to go low to Burris Yamas, kicks it out. Polk left wing, up top to Smithers. Give it off to Dempscher. Argyle slowing things down. Dempscher looks to drive to the right elbow, backs it back out. Now looks to drive again all the way down, and he misses it again. Bullion gets the rebound, kicks it ahead to Canfield. Free throw jumper, he'll stop and pop, no good. Rebound by Polk for Argyle. 1:45 remaining, Argyle leads by 4, 51-47. Polk across the timeline, Christensen covers him. Polk looks to drive all the way, runs over Bullion, and they'll call the block on Landry Bullion. Polk will go to the free throw line. Bullion's 2nd personal foul, just the 3rd team foul on Georgetown. But Polk gets 2 free throws on the shooting foul. Polk 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far in the ball game. Chance to extend this lead for Argyle with 1:36 remaining. First free throw, nothing but net. 52-47, Argyle leads it. Evan Mayhew checks back in. Landry Bullion checks out for Georgetown. The 5 starters on the floor for both teams here with the last 1:36 seconds remaining. Polk's free throw is good. He now has 15 in the ball game. And the lead back up to 6 now, 53-47. Presley across the timeline, left wing. Dribbles up top, kicks it over to Dupre, right wing. Dupre holds there, looks for a cutter, swings it over. Christensen, left wing. Looks to drive into the free throw lane, off to Campfield. Quick set, three-pointer blocked by Burris-Yamas into the hands of Polk, and here comes Argyle. And there'll be a foul on Christensen there in the backcourt. That'll be the 14th foul, third on Cooper Christensen. And now Argyle has 1:13 remaining in the ballgame and a 6-point lead. And now either team fouls, it's free throws the rest of the way. Lugini to inbound. They'll get it into Dempscher. Dempscher, swing it over to Cash Polk, left wing. And now doubled up. Burris-Yamas back to Polk. 1 minute remaining in the ballgame, 1 minute. Christensen covering Polk. Swing it over, and Dupre gets the steal. Lazy pass by Polk. Dupre ahead to Presley. He'll drive down, left block, little jumper up, too strong, no good. Burris-Yamas with the rebound. 40 seconds remaining. And now they'll foul Burris-Yamas. There's the foul. Oh, a travel call. No foul called on Presley. A travel on Burris-Yamas. And that'll give the ball right back over to Georgetown with 40 seconds remaining, and Coach Canfield will take a timeout. We'll take it with them, 40.29 seconds remaining, 53-47. Argyle leads it over Georgetown. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Come back from this timeout, an opportunity to thank our sole sponsor of Georgetown Eagle Boys basketball on the SHN Sports Network, Mack Hike, Ford and Lincoln of Georgetown, and Mack Hike, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Your sole sponsors of Georgetown Eagle Boys basketball, brought to you by First Responder Broadcasting here on the SHN Sports Networks. Go visit Mack Hike, Ford and Lincoln, or Mack Hike, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Georgetown back inbounding underneath their own basket, trailing by 6. Inbound to Cooper Christensen, and he'll put it up and in. Nice pass and nice putback by Christensen, now with 9 in the ball game. The lead down to 4, 53-49. The clock running. Dempscher into Lugini, ahead to Weir, up ahead to Burris-Yamas, and he'll be fouled by Evan Mayhew. And he'll go to the free throw line for the 2 shots. Mayhew's second personal. That's the 5th foul on the Eagles. 53-49. Georgetown trails by 4. Burris-Yamas to the free throw line. He has 4 points on the night. First, missed his only free throw attempt back in quarter number 1. Burris-Yamas ready. First free throw on the way, and he knocks this one down. 5 points on the night, a 5-point lead for Argyle. 54-49. 23 seconds left here in this championship game of the silver bracket of the Jack Frost tournament. Second free throw is good as well. And we'll get another timeout from the head coach, Perkins of Argyle Eagles. 23.35 seconds remaining. 55-49. Argyle leads it over Georgetown. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. out of the timeout. Georgetown will inbound on the far end of the court. 23.35 seconds remaining. Full court pressure applied by Argyle. Here in the last 23 seconds. Canfield has it. He'll bring it up across the timeline with 18 seconds remaining. Gives it off to Presley. Skip it back to Canfield. Right wing, pump fakes, drives out. Up top, Dupre. He'll quick fire a three. It's on the way in and out, but a foul on Dempscher. Wasn't a very good foul there. His third foul. That'll give the Eagles a chance to knock down 3 points on 3 free throws by Dupre with no time coming off the clock. If Ryan can knock him down, it'll cut the lead to 2. So big moment here for Ryan Dupre. First free throw from Dupre on the way is good. He now has 19 points in the ball game. On the season, Dupre shooting 66% from the free throw line, averaging 14.3 points a game. 19 on the night, make it 20. He knocks down that free throw as well, 55-51. Chance to make it a 3-point game. Sorry about that. If he makes all 3 free throws. Smithers checks in for Weir for Argyle. And now Dupre will ready for his 3rd free throw. It's on the way and good. Dupre knocks them all down, 55-52, a 3-point lead. Argyle has it with 12 seconds remaining. Inbound, Burris Yamas doubled in the corner, and now he'll be fouled by Q Presley. That'll be his 4th foul, and that'll send Burris Yamas back to the free throw line with 9.09 seconds remaining. Burris Yamas heads back down to the other end of the court. He's got 6 points on the night. Burris Yamas ready for his first free throw. First free throw on the way is in and out, no good. And now the football players in here making some noise, supporting the basketball team. Burris Yamas with 9.09 seconds remaining. One more free throw coming. It's on the way, and this one is good for Burris Yamas. And now the lead's up to 4, 56-52. Boyan gets it ahead to Canfield, left wing. He'll take a deep 3. It's on the way, no good. Christensen, rebound tipped around, and Dempscher comes away with it. And that will be the end of the ball game. 56-52. Argyle wins it over Georgetown to take the silver bracket championship here at the Jack Frost tournament. A great ball game here between the Argyle Eagles and the Georgetown Eagles. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with some final stats, and wrap it up. You're listening to Georgetown Eagle basketball on the SHN Sports Network. We're back here live in the auxiliary gym at Georgetown High School. And Mr. Jack Frost himself passing out the silver bracket runner-up trophy to Georgetown High School. The tournament, its 44th annual edition of the Jack Frost tournament, named after Mr. Jack Frost, who is talking to the Georgetown Eagles right now. And he makes a presentation to the Georgetown Eagles. He is the reason behind this. He has done so much for Georgetown ISD and Georgetown High School. And this tournament happens in his namesake for the 44th year this year. And what a tournament it is. 32 of the top teams, 16 of the best female teams in the state, 16 of the best male teams in the state, and they put on a good show. the gold bracket championship going on in the main gym right now. Last I heard is that in the 3 overtimes between Stony Point and Lake Travis. And what a ball game that is. And so now they will talk to Mr. Frost here for a second before they present Argyle with the silver bracket championship. But a couple of all-tournament awards going to be presented to Georgetown here. So we'll take a quick moment here and stay with you as we wait to see who those all-tournament players are. If I had to guess, I would probably say Ryan Dupre and Kai Canfield. Dupre had 21 points in both games today, along with 13 yesterday afternoon against the Leander Lions, and he had 13 against the Lake Belton Broncos. And so a very good showing here for Ryan Dupre, 10 points on the game against Lake Highlands. And so averaging in double digits for the tournament was Dupre. Had a good game, another big game here tonight when he finishes with 21 as well. And so now we'll see who they present the all-tournament. Kai Canfield is one of them as he receives his all-tournament award from Mr. Jack Frost. The Argyle Eagles and it is Ryan Dupre, another all-tournament selection for your Georgetown Eagles. Ryan Dupre, a big night again tonight, 21 points in the ballgame to lead all scores for the Argyle Eagles. Dempscher had 13, 7 for Burris Yamas, 9 for Smithers, 10 for Lugini, 2 for Dahl, and 15 points for Cash Polk. For your Georgetown Eagles, 2 points for Q Presley, 9 points apiece for Canfield and Christensen, 7 points for Bouillon, 4 for Mayhew, and Ryan Dupre had 21 points on the night. The Eagles fall to 5-5 on the year, but a great showing here. They turned it around after a tough loss to Lake Highlands to open up the tournament on Thursday night and won 3 games in a row to get to this silver bracket championship and fall by 4, 56-52 to the Argyle Eagles. Thanks for joining us tonight. The next time we'll be on the air is going to be on Tuesday night. We will play basketball again. Georgetown will play at home against Savio, I believe it is. Let me pull that up. I don't want to misspeak as we got the file here on my phone. December the 4th, Georgetown will play Savio here at home. The varsity game starts at 8 p.m. and we'll be here live on the SHN Sports Network. 7:45 pregame, 8 o'clock will be the tip time for the Georgetown Eagle Savio basketball game on Tuesday night here on the SHN Sports Network. Thanks for joining us for the Jack Frost Tournament, a great tournament that happens each and every year, and we will be back Tuesday night to bring you Georgetown Eagle basketball on the SHN Sports Network. For my producer and camera person, Jerry Ann Harmon, my wife, and myself, Wally Harmon, thanks for listening. First Responder Broadcasting proudly brings you Georgetown Eagle basketball on the SHN Sports Network, thanks to Mack Hike Ford Lincoln in Georgetown and Mack Hike Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, our proud sponsors of First Responder Broadcasting and Georgetown Eagle basketball. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Remember, it doesn't cost a dime to be kind.